Welcome back to part 2 of my third Strixhaven Quick Draft. We had quite an interesting draft phase, to say the least. And I've had a fun time trying to build a deck. So we have gone to 4 colours. We've included the Velomachus Lorehold. And I've decided to add the 2 Pillardrop Wardens because I think these fit our game plan. We're not aggro. We're definitely a control deck that tries to just outlast my opponent and get to the late game for Velomachus and Approach of the Second Sun, which sounds like a very fun additional win condition. Which I've never played with this card before, so I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, we've got a few sort of walls really. We've got the 2 Pillardrop Wardens and we've got 3 Ageless Guardians as well. So they're just 1/4. And let's see, we're fitting in I think 3 learn cards. We've got Professor of Symbology, Study Break, and Field Trip. And these can fetch up, probably most of the time they'll fetch up Environmental Sciences and Introduction to Annihilation. But in the rare circumstance that I can get 2 black sources, I've also got Necrotic Fumes. And if I get 2 red sources, I've got Illuminate History, which I'm quite unlikely to play, but sometimes that's a 3/2 creature, and sometimes you're discarding a bunch of lands and to draw some cards. So there's a bit of potential there. We've ended up, if you remember, so during the draft, I think after pack 1, I had 1 creature. I was lucky. I think pack 3, I got quite a few creatures and filled out the ranks. So I've managed to get to 14 creatures, so it feels pretty decent. The only thing is the mana base with a 4-color deck. We've just gone up to 18 lands. I've decided to drop Semester's End for the 18th land. It's actually, the deck is quite well set up for Semester's End. I think we've got 4 come into play creatures we could work with. So it's kind of a hard decision to drop this one, but the fact is it's not removal and it's not a creature. It's like a 4 mana combat trick or sort of creature saver. So I decided it's not high priority, and I've had a good game with Semester's End before, so I've saved my creatures from basically a Wrath effect with it. So it's just on a personal level, I'm not that bothered about playing it. I feel like I'm not going to match that. That's the ultimate ceiling of the card has been reached already. So I don't have much ambition to play it, you see. So I can drop that for an 18th land. I think the other options, the other things I could drop, I think things like, I was just looking at a tier list, so there, things like Honor Troll and Springmane Cervin are not rated very highly, right? But I need some bodies to fill out the deck. I don't think I can cut these really. I did cut the Spined Karok because it's just really uninspiring. It's another wall. It's a 2/4 wall basically, and I've already got these 3 1/4s. I could drop Eliminate because I'm only running. The mana base is really stretched, so I'm only running 3 black sources and 3 red sources. I'm relying on this Environmental Sciences to hopefully fix things. So that, because I've got access to that, I feel like the deck it's got more like 4 or 5 black and red sources because I can always fix things with that. Yeah, so I think. Yeah, Defend the Campus is another thing I would often usually cut, but I think the weak spot this deck has got is big creatures that can bust through walls. Like anything you see, yeah, I've got the 1/5 blocker, and this kills creatures with power 4 or greater. So this can knock out the things like 5/5s and really big fractal creatures. So I think I keep this. I definitely like Biblioplex Assistant. That was a card. My last draft, it was really fantastic, and it's one I've decided to keep in this draft as well. Just doubling up, probably doubling up on environmental science is pretty good. Not sure about Karok Wrangler because it's like a 3/3 for 5 mana, but it's got some upside. It puts counters on your creatures and makes them bigger, so I think that's worth it as well. And I'm just excited to play Approach of the Second Sun and Velomachus. They just seem cool cards to play. So yeah, I think it's the right decision to cut Semester's End. It's the card I'm least excited to play with, I suppose. Yeah, so we went to 18 land, and the mana base, we've got 8 white sources. We've got 6 green sources. We've got 3 red and 3 black. So we're relying on... We're mostly white and green. We're splashing black and red. I did have 4, an extra swamp and an extra mountain. I sort of cut one of each to put in an extra plains and an extra forest. I think it's important to sort of have more consistency with my main colours, especially as those are the colours that have got the learn cards, and thus give me access to field trip. So that seemed to make a lot of sense to me. So you can see, yeah, we've got 9 white cards, 6 green, 3 black and 3 red. So it's kind of mirrors the amount of sources actually I've got in the deck for these cards. It's really helpful getting these 2 campuses. I had a quick look at my draft and I really kicked myself because early on I think I took a square up instead of the red-white campus, which obviously would have helped things a great deal. I'd have got to actually, yeah, potentially 9 white sources. That's to cast. Yeah, I was just looking up there are mana tables that tell you, how many sources you need to cast your spells. So for Ageless Guardian, in a 40-card deck, you should have 9 white sources for a 90% chance of being able to cast it. So we've only got 8 sources, so we're sacrificing a bit of consistency there. But yeah, with a 4-color deck, you have to sacrifice somewhere. So yeah, I think we'll just see how this goes. This could easily be a 0-3. I'm predicting. I could just fall flat on my face, but it's going to be. Hopefully, it'll be fun. Right, let's. I'm just going to double check that everything is running smoothly, and we'll just start. I think mulligan the mulligan is going to be quite big this round. There are going to be and there's going to be things like Approach of the Second Sun I don't really want in my opening hand that I can put to the bottom if I've mulliganed. I just realised how loud the sound effects are. Audio, that's what I want. We're going to put the master volume all the way down there. There we go, that's good. What have we got? We've got white, we've got green, and we've got white and green spells, and we've got a field trip. That's actually fantastic. I couldn't be happier. We've got a 2-drop and a 3-drop in this deck. If we want to be greedy, if we keep drawing lands, we could wait and play field trip after we've got Karok Wrangler, but yeah, I don't think we'll do that somehow. And yeah, we could definitely go for the Cervin, can't we? Because okay, so top deck to land, that's cool. So we should be able to do a turn 5 Wrangler. Yeah, so I think it's the Cervin, definitely. So he's 3 colours. Okay, another white land. I think we'll swing in just with the Cervin. And Field Trip is just going to get us a forest. I think we're definitely going to go for the environmental sciences here. We might even just hold on to that. Until we know, until we draw one of our splash cards. Mage Hunter. Oh wow, I lose a life point. Don't like the sound of that. So, yeah, I think we just do the Karok Wrangler now. Because we could cast Approach of the Second Sun next turn if we did environmental. We could guarantee we can cast it next turn if we do environmental sciences now. But I want the Karok Wrangler to have a bit more of a board presence. Oh, he's dead. Interesting, interesting. So this is our black card. So we want to do environmental sciences for a swamp. Going to take a point of damage. Swamp. And play a Pestilent Cauldron. And I'll still leave us mana up for big play, which is quite cool. I guess the other option, actually, we could have picked a Karok Wrangler out of the graveyard with Restorative Burst. Okay, and next, no attacks, and end the turn. Just kind of, oh, I could have milled him for 2. If I was but we're definitely, we want to keep the mana up for big play, I think. Okay. I'm going to double block and see what happens. My guess is he's got something like a negate for my pump spell. Okay, that's getting bounced. So I'm going to big play my Cervin. Ping. Just hoping he's got. Okay, gets. Yeah, he gets a nice. Cool. Well, we took out his Mage Hunter. Interesting. Right. Well, we've got the upper hand on the board now. could actually draw a card with Persistent Cauldron for 4 mana. Or we could just do Approach of the Second Sun without it getting countered. Seems pretty good. That would have been a good mill as well, doing milling for 7. Two basic. Oh, that's a nice one. 2 basic lands. That's what I need in my deck. Now we're getting to where I could discard the forest for a creature, I think. I'm going to empty his graveyard and draw. That one's nasty, that one's nasty. Just get rid of these 4. Okay, planes, and we'll play a Guardian. What do we want to exile from our graveyard? And, I can click on my deck and see how far down it is, which is pretty cool. All right, he's got some good stuff. Ah, we drew a mountain. That is very nice indeed. Another Ageless Guardian. Ooh, okay, yeah. That becomes an 8/8 trample. Well, that could kill me very quickly indeed. I'm going to use this to make a creature. So I can go Ageless Guardian, Pest Creature, do a double check to see he's not got anything to pump with. That's a nice draw. Okay. Three cards down. So guessing it has to be 4 cards exactly. I can't just exile 2 and draw a card. But maybe we have to test that out. That's now an 8/8. Shit. Okay, I can discard something. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gonna say, let's let that through. No blocks. Okay. Oh no, throw 3 cards. Ah, it got me. Nice. That sucks. Okay. I'm going to see if this works. Okay, I guess that means it doesn't work. We'll get rid of the big play, that's fine. Okay, very good news that we've got study break. So we'll do stop on upkeep and draw phase. What else went into the graveyard? Oh, we lost an Expel. Let's count them on a 6, 7, 8, 9. We can do that for 6 and that for 2. Okay. I think we go. Yeah, just go to next. We can see stuff he's got in his hand. No attacks. And yeah, and turn, right? Actually do illuminate history. Should be pretty good. We need to obviously blow up his dude. Okay, guess we will use this to target an opponent. Draw a card, which is nice. Planes, okay. Another biomathematician. That fractal's going to get bigger. Okay. We will tap this one. Do we want to start milling the guy? Is that how we win this one? Oh well, that's something. Be shame to if he managed to top deck hand removal, but I think I've got to kill the 8/8 first and play Velomachus next turn. Yeah, we'll just keep these for cauldron purposes. And I guess go, next. No attacks. And end the turn. Who'd have thought I'd cast Approach of the Second Sun and my opponent manages to mill it off the top of my deck. With Witherbloom command. Yeah. Another Mage Hunter. It's an army. Okay, so we're going to exile 4 cards from a single graveyard. Opponent graveyard, good. Guess we don't want that, it's coming back. Don't want that coming back. We don't want that coming back. Field trip lets them learn again. Managed to get all 3 mountains, which is pretty impressive. Only little problem, Flying Death Touch. Uh, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 11. I think we'll maybe hold off on Velomachus another turn. It's because he's got the Death Toucher to stop me. I'm going to try just winning the game with Biblioplex Assistant. Put Approach of the Second Sun on the top. And good game. Biblioplex Assistant comes through. I didn't even need to play Velomachus. Nice. Okay. Maybe my deck's okay. I think it's okay. It's not a 0/3 deck anyway. I think the mana gods were kind to me. They gave me white and green mana. He put out an absolute army there. Right, we've got 3 colours. That's pretty good. We've even got double black in the opening hand, which is quite important. We just don't have red for this guy. Looks like we'll start with it'll be a turn 3 drop, which is fine. It's always going to be very helpful when you draw a campus. something. Oh, we've actually hit red mana. That is amazing. Okay, it's very scary. 4-point life swing. He's walked right in to defend the campus. Oh, and Expel. Which one do you use, is the question. I think this is the one you use, because it costs more mana and it's a narrower situation. Can't really, well, I suppose I can block it with 2 creatures. Thinking on a troll and then hold up mana for big play, but actually I won't be able to block this guy anyway. I could just do Pillardrop Warden, just because it's more expensive. Then I can do, yeah, on a troll, big play the next turn. Double red. There is a card we need double red for, so in the sideboard. I guess we could just hit with this guy and then potentially double block. And then I've got 2 instants if he has any shenanigans he wants to try and pull. I just got to remember we can sacrifice this guy to defend the campus back, which could be quite important. So he is tapped. I can always exile him. So I think we double block here, and whatever he does. Gets a fortifying draft to get +2/+2. So we could... We've actually tapped our... We've only had 1 green source, which is fair enough. And... yeah, we'll just expel him. Snakeskin Gale. Oh, nice. Okay. He got me. So he had the two instants. Pretty cool. His green is tapped, so I think we eliminate him this time. Yep. I think this is one of those games where I managed to draw practically all my removal, which is very clever of me. Okay, he's got something pretty serious. If he has another Snakeskin Veil, because his green's untapped, he's got one card. So I think I play Karok Wrangler and I say go. So that extra counter it gives from big, when I cast big play is going to be quite important. That is sorcery speed, yeah. Oh, okay, he's got something serious. Oh no. There goes the big play. And then Expel Graveyard. Oh man, yeah. That's rough. Imagine that. his last two cards. It's a very scary creature and a go blank. It couldn't be worse. And he's got two big creatures out now. At least I can sack the Pillardrop Warden to get Study Break back after I use it, which is quite fun, I think. Just, I need to read this card. Whenever you gain life, you can pay 1 and put a +1/+1 on each creature you control, and they get trample. So that's very dangerous. Okay, right. End turn. Karok Wrangler can get targeted. Or maybe the Cervin. Maybe it's safer to do the Cervin. We can actually do Necrotic Fumes if we sacrifice something, but we won't do that. Don't have enough to do the campus, unfortunately. We've got a forest. Okay. What are we going to do? Got 4 mana. I think we just attack for 7. I'm going to sack this guy first to get Study Break back, which works. Which is pretty cool, right? Don't tap out to do that. Then attack for 7. That really big, I think. But you didn't wait to see what his top deck was. So that's yeah, the Pillardrop Warden. His utility coming into play there. Pretty brutal to bring back Study Break. Okay, 2 wins. Not bad going. Okay, white and green. We've got 3 early drops, 4 early drops we can cast. That's fantastic. Couldn't be better. That's all 3 Ageless Guardians drawn. We'll probably face a white-black Flyers deck, knowing my luck, but well, to be fair, my luck's been pretty good today. Seeing a lot of black-green. Okay, now this one... Right, every instance of life gain, I lose 1 life. But I don't lose the amount that he gains. And she can get huge by sacrificing other creatures, okay. Professor of Symbology can't actually block her very well, but that's okay. Getting this one. Big shock. Researcher. And we will swing in. Play on a troll. He's got a built-in combat trick on this guy, so could sack the Blood Research to make it a 3/3, I guess. We'll do that. He might have a combat trick as well, but he's got Fortifying Draft. Okay, that's okay. Bad things happen, but there we go. I'm pretty happy about that. We've top decked a land. That's good news. I think let's expel Blood Researcher before we lose any more life. I could do 2 Ageless Guardians as well, which doesn't seem like a terrible idea. Next turn we could do Environmental Sciences into Expel. Because chances are he's going to invest more resources into this Blood Researcher. More tokens, and it'll be all the better to as an expel target. Do I attack or just I could hold this back to block? It's probably better as an attacker, to be honest. Ageless Guardian. Ageless Guardian. So, we could double block the Blood Researcher and see... Well, see if he can pump it to 8 power and kill both of them. But he's not attacked. Very interesting. Okay. We keep top decking land. That's good. He is going to hold back. We are going to play another Ageless Guardian. We don't know what we're doing environmental sciences for next. So the card I'm actually scared of is go blank, discard 2 and exile the graveyard. That'd be brutal right now. Okay, we're definitely going for black mana. And we are going to just eliminate the Blood Researcher because it's not very nice. He might have... the thing that gives it hexproof. I'd say better to do that this turn. Then sort of give him a counter when he's about to attack. I think he's got something. Yeah, Professor's Warning. Okay. Exit indestructible. Sure. Okay. No attacks. Right, oh, he's got a nice life gain thingy, so that's going to just grow every turn. Four, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Let's just do it. I guess he's probably got a Snakeskin Veil in the deck as well. I don't know if he'd run more than one Professor's Warning. Okay, we're not going to do anything. Now, if I do a quadruple block on his Blood Researcher, let's see, I'm doing 5 damage. just playing a full cost Beowulf. He's not going to attack. He's going to be very patient. Okay, cool. We've got a campus. That's really good news. Hold out for a few more turns. But he's got... We know green-black has the mill card, as we experienced in Game 1. Okay, that's 7/7. Okay, the one we've got more chance of killing with a quadruple block is the Beowulf, but it still might not work. Let's go for it. He's got 1 green, so we're thinking Fortifying Draft might come out. Okay. Okay. And yeah, so we're in a tough situation. I think we expel this and we just risk it. We got it. We got it. Okay. Got 2 chump blockers for the 7/7. Oh, we are so lucky. Right. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's basically... So we have 9 mana. Yes. Defend the campus. Fair enough. And do that. And next. No attacks. And end turn. On the guard, the bookworm. Fatties galore. Took out a 6/6, 7/7, and a 5/4, but he's got another 7/7. And it's got trample as well, which is great. Okay, we're going to scry. Pillardrop Warden. Yes, please. No, no, we don't have any red. Let's calm down. Yeah, we don't have any red. Useless card. Another Pillardrop Warden. Fair enough. Is that... Do you think it... Did it really get scryed to the bottom? Okay. Next. No attacks. End turn. I'm thinking... Chuck both in front of it. Stop the most possible damage. If he's got something that doubles his power or something like that. Okay, Mouldering Karok. Does he have the instant? Well, it's too close to the top of my deck now. Anyway. With the Bloom command. Has he got it? He's waiting. He's got an instant. Okay, good game. Cool, we have... So, is that 3 games we've won? And 2 of them are from Approach of the Second Son, basically. I think it was worth putting in the deck. Good. Green and white mana. Turn 3 play and a learn card. Okay, keep 7. And a win con, which we might get to play it on turn 7. So we've got 2 splash cards. We've got black, we've got red. How early do we want to study break? Do we want to wait until he's got 2 creatures? Do we want to use our mana efficiently now? No, I think we'll save. We'll try and save damage with it. And what can we? Is Pestilent Cauldron better? Or Pillardrop Warden's probably better for just surviving. It's got Teachings of the Archaics. Okay, he's going to draw 2, right? Okay. Now that is a good draw. We've got Field Trip. So we get a lesson card anyway. Bit of ramp. No, we're doing environmental sciences 100%. So he's blue, white, green. Right, that gets bigger and bigger. That's quite scary. 3/3 already. Okay, this is where we're going to use a study break. Stop some damage, and that's really, look at how lucky that is. We top decked a swamp just when we had a tough decision on environmental sciences. So we've got 6 mana. We need 2 mana for study break. We can use 4 mana this turn. I think I like the idea of a Pestilent Cauldron. And that's it. No attacks. And we'll have 1 mana to mill him as well, which is pretty amazing. Just realised that. There is a point putting this Pestilent Cauldron out. Study break. Oh, maybe a counterspell? Negate? Okay, so we go for the Annihilation. Actually, what am I talking about? That I got my wires crossed. I didn't have any life gain, so I can't power the cauldron. Nice. That's Rise of Extus. That's getting exiled. That's 4/4 now. Okay. And we think he's tapped out after that. He's got Fractal Summoning. Nice. We're not gonna. We don't have a red card to discard. Six, 7. So we'll do Approach of the Second Sun now. When he's tapped out, he's got 1 mana. I'm not sure about 1 mana counter spells. Spell Pierce in this set. I don't think Spell Pierce is in this set, but let's try it out anyway. Okay. Would have been a good mill thing if I waited a turn, but for that alternate win condition. How big is the Fractal Summoning gonna be? 5. Okay. He's tapped out. Turn. Right, we've got 7 mana, potentially 8. We will annihilate that guy and have 2 mana left over. Play a Silverquill Campus. Why did I do? I missed a chance to mill him for 1. For 2 even. That feels quite bad. Do we want to do this now? No, I think he's not got black. He's not got ways to remove my cards. I think we will wait. We will wait and turn. Damn. Right, Mathematician. Oh, he's going to make that 6/6. So I'm going to lose 8. So I might just lose this one. I needed that Pillardrop Warden out to copy. Oh, it's 7. My mistake, it's 7. All these blue-green decks have dozens of Biomathematicians. Okay, what do we... Oh, can we just discard a forest and block that for... How much money... how much mana do we need next turn? We just need 6, really, don't we? So we're going to make a pest creature, discarding a forest. Could actually block that, take 7. That's 2 less damage over the next few turns, which could be pretty important. Yeah. Trade off there. Take something off the board. I don't know, I feel like that's the right decision. Could be wrong. Okay, cool. We've got a mountain anyway. So Pillardrop Warden. Nice blocker to have. And we can scry with that, which is a pretty big deal. Exile 4 cards. We could also exile 4 cards to just draw a card, which is pretty cool. Yeah, Okay, end the turn. There's a few cards down. Okay, what's he gonna get? Has he got removal? He's got expanded anatomy. Oh my god. Gets worse. But he's gonna probably grow a bigger one, I would guess. Okay, just, yeah, grow that one, sure. 4/4. Do I dare block it? Do I dare block it? Does he have a pump spell? Yeah, I'm just going to block it. I don't mind if he's got a pump spell. That's fine. I'm going to take 11 damage. Down 5, okay. Yeah, we are just going to draw a card with this. We don't want that coming back. We don't want that coming back. We don't want that coming back. We don't want Pilgrim of the Ages coming back either. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Right, what options do we have here? That actually can kill a biomathematician. If he attacks with everything, he's getting through with like 3/6, even if I kill this. If I sack this to get Annihilation, that's 7 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 9. I have 2 mana left to do Environmental Sciences. Oh, that sucks. Just doesn't quite come together, does it? That's Environmental Sciences. That'll get my yeah, I guess let's get double red, why not? We can make a pest token discarding the mountain. We can make a Pillardrop Warden and have enough mana up for a big play to hopefully kill the biomathematician. Okay, maybe we get another turn. We'll see. Attacks and end the turn. Right. I was going to look at. Oh, what did I do? I shuffled my deck because I played Environmental Sciences. Yeah. Well, Magma Opus. That'll be that then. Yeah, little tip with Approach of the Second Sun. Don't shuffle your deck. Don't do anything that's going to shuffle your deck when you're relying on that as your win condition. Right, first loss, 3-1. Yeah, that he had quite a lot of learn and lesson cards in that deck, I think. Wow, this is the perfect hand. This is all 4 colours covered. We have early removal. We have a 3-drop and a 4-drop. I think that's pretty amazing. And a win condition. We've just got to remember not to shuffle the deck. And this can retrieve it if it gets countered as well. You can't lose. Okay, 3/3. Right. Okay. Let's play this mountain. Do we eliminate this guy? He's bound to play an instant or sorcery this turn, isn't he? Okay, my turn. Okay, there's the plains and on a troll. We've got a nice... If you had eliminated that, we could have done Biblioplex Assistant and put it back on top. So it could have been quite a nice little use of my mana. Now this is double strike. Ah, yeah, that's quite terrifying. Okie doke. So he's probably got the +3/+1 thing I was using. So I can keep mana up for big play and eliminate. Can only eliminate the Pledge Mage, but I can make this guy a 5/6 basically. Well, let's just see what he's got up his sleeve. Enthusiastic Study. I kind of thought he might do that. And I should do big play, right? Because it's +3/+3, I get to 6 toughness. He's got his environmental sciences. Now, if he had a shock, he can kill me now. He's just gonna... Oh, he's gonna get that back without paying... Oh, right, so he can cast that on that. I see, right. Fair enough. I think I'll eliminate that so he doesn't get to learn again. So it fizzles. I think that makes sense. Right, yeah, let's get double black. Now, Biblioplex Assistant, do we get another eliminate on the top of the deck? It feels controversial because he's might play something a bit better than that. I'm going to go ahead and do it, though. I want something in play, and I want to get some value out of it as well. Actually, we'll have enough mana for Approach the Second Sun. And we've got Witherbloom Campus, which is pretty cool. Okay, let's scry. So he's got everything completely untapped. Okay, that's a good draw. My feeling is we test the waters here with Approach of the Second Sun. So we've got 7 mana. I think we'll swing in first. He might want to flash something out, spend mana, kill my assistant, because that'll be fine. This is also the non-bow in the deck, these 2 cards, because this guy... Okay, yeah, he did. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card, sure. Velomachus is actually going to ruin my Approach of the Second Sun plan. It's kind of interesting, because it's a good time to actually cast Velomachus, because he's tapped out. No, I think I'll do Approach of the Second Sun. Let's just read Velomachus again. Yeah, he goes through the top 7. The rest go on the bottom in a random order. I reckon because he's tapped out, we play Velomachus now. That's my feeling. We don't make use of his haste, but at least he's tapped out. Oh. Okay. Cool. Let's study break that. Yes. Submit 1. Let's get... We can do the cheap one. Necrotic Fumes. Illuminate History. That's kind of interesting, Illuminate History. I think we'll just do that to take out any threat he's got. Okay, draw. Right, what's this? It says 7 there, that sounds scary. Okay, he's dead, for sure. Right. Discard a card, then draw a card when you discard. So he discarded Elemental Masterpiece. I see. Right. Okay, cool. No, that's good. I think we'll just go for this, and it might get countered, but that's fine. We'll play the campus. If we can double campus... We need 10 mana for double campus. Yeah, 10 mana for double campus. We'll keep doing that and swinging in. Got 2 cards in hand. That is something I can eliminate. Let's scry with this. Arguably, we want the land so we can start double scrying. Yeah, keep the land on top. And eliminate this guy. He knows I've got it. Let's not... okay, let's go scry. Okay, that's perfect. So that's just 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can double scry. Could even annihilate my own assistant to draw an extra card if I wanted. If I really wanted to. Right. Scry. Let's go. Okay, that's pretty good, but no, let's put it to the bottom, because that's not the plan. Put it to the bottom, right. Okay, swing in. And turn. I'm just wondering, did I misplay there? Could I have done that in my upkeep? Okay, that's going to make stuff cheaper. That's pretty scary. Land, what's his last spell? Oh, he's going to scry. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to scry. Planes to the bottom. That should be on top now. My turn. We might have negate. He might have negate. My turn. He knows exactly what I've got in my hand, so let's not mess about here. 3 mana for any potential power sink. I think they're all 3 mana. Okay, so that's my basically my 3rd win with Approach to the Second Sun. I think it might be good in draft. Okay, 3 colours, that's good. So we're missing black. We've got a couple of 3-drops. We've got Field Trip as well, pretty good. So yeah, we can Field Trip for Environmental Sciences, get the Swamp. Now we've top decked a 2-drop, which is even better. Right. A very aggressive card, this guy. Pay 2 life and he gets flying. Yeah, we'll go for the Environmental Sciences. Right. Ores of Aggro. Oh, shit. It's a nasty one. He's got rid of my Field Trip. Pay 2 life. Yeah. Take 2. Okay. I've top decked a land. That's good. Let's play the mountain that he's seen. Do we play another blocker on a troll? Yeah, play on a troll so we'll get more life from Environmental Sciences. That makes sense to me. Okay, I think no attacks actually. So he's got 3 cards left, or it's specimens he's going to learn as well. Okay. Paying for life, yeah. life. Okay, cool. I can just stop him dead with Pillardrop Warden. Yeah, environmental sciences. I think I'll wait for next turn. Yeah, let's do that. Because I can go sciences and Cervin or Reflective Golem. Does he have removal? Is a good question. I'm thinking. Probably killing the star pupil would be a bad idea. It's got flying. Okay. Well, block. Has he got... okay, yeah, no, blocked. It just lagged a little bit. Okay. Right. I think it's environmental sciences and Cervin whilst we have the honor troll, because that makes sense to me. Gain a little bit of extra value. Remember, we're going for a swamp. There we go. Swamp. And the Cervin, and I gain 3 life. No attacks. Right, star people he's got. So I don't think he can like steal Death Touch from something else if he gives like star pupil Death Touch. Well, he might. It's the green-black card that gives Death Touch, I'm pretty sure. So anyway, let's try blocking here. Seems like a bad idea to block the star pupil, because this becomes a 4/3, right? Yeah, I think we'll do that kind of block. We have to let the 2 damage through. We don't have a removal card yet. He knows I've got Specter of the Fens. So let's play that as a flying block. He's probably expecting that to come out. We could just do another Pillardrop Warden. He might be saving his removal for this guy. But that's okay. He knows I've got it. I'll just play it out. Just thinking, black has got the thing that gives +1/+1. It's got the thing that gives indestructible. This could become a 3/3, I'm thinking. So yeah, we want to block the star pupil with something with 1 power though. Like that. Don't want to kill it yet. And I think we just use all our mana with Spectre of the Fens, assuming it doesn't get killed. So we're just going to keep playing out lands, because we want to be able to do this and cast something if we need to. Yeah, I don't want to risk attacking. He's got white, so he could have Expel. I don't need to attack, so I won't. He's got the scry game going. Borrow flying from that. We're not going to risk Specter at the Fens. He'll find his removal card, I would guess. No, he's got expanded anatomy. Okay, it's pretty scary. You can cast it straight away. Star Pupil, perhaps. Yes. So what I sort of semi-expect is he does have the +1/+1. And all of these tokens are going to go on Thunderous Orator, I would guess. Yeah. I don't really want to take 4 damage, so I think we block like that. We don't risk this guy. Okay, interesting. So it gets up to 3/3. That's good to know. So that's 1 removal spell down. Fair enough. And we'll just use the Drain Life. Sort of a... Right, so we've got 7 mana. I think we want to spend a turn getting out some creatures. That's my feeling. Maybe another Pillardrop Warden would be good. And a Reflective Golem. There we go. I think I'm not going to defend with Specter of the Fens, so I'm just going to... he might have Expel, so yeah, I don't want to do that. No attacks. dying. So I'll block the Star Pupil again. Like that. Let Thunderous Orator through. He has another Lash and Malice. Okay. Now, we've got enough to do, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we'll pop out Ageless Guardian. Go next, and no attacks, and enter. Okay, well let's use that. He's got Rise of Extus. Okay, big play actually gives me reach. Ooh, that's pretty good. So, Professor of Zoomancy comes out. Just thinking, he is on 8 life. His creatures aren't that impressive, and I should maybe attack with everything. Potentially. And do a big play that on Reflective Golem, and because he's only got 1 mana up, I think this is a good opportunity to attack. Even though I can hold these back for defense. Let's go for it. See if he tries to block everything, because if he lets a couple of things through, he could be in trouble. Okay, sure. So he knows I want to big play that guy. But everything is kind of getting through. I'm not getting through. Right. So, yeah, we're going to... I think we are going to kill that finally. And we'll keep the Honor Troll alive, I think. I think that's the play. But he gets a really big creature. It does have vigilance. Should I have done that earlier? is the big question. I thought I could just drain him out with the guy who's exiled now. I'm just trying to not take any risks. Yeah, he took out both of my dudes. Yeah, I think we went and lost this one, didn't we? We lose our biggest creature. We trade something else. This guy trades off, and we get 5 damage through. Otherwise, we're just taking 8 damage next turn. Yeah, so we'll just attack with everything. But he's got 11 damage, hasn't he? Study break. Okay, yeah. So yeah, no point attacking, unfortunately, now. No attacks. So this yeah, this is brutal. This guy, I think, interestingly, got a lot of creatures this game, but no removal, and maybe the big play was to try and catch out Thunderous Orator and kill it, because yeah, he's got lifelink on that now, because that's got lifelink. Ah, very nice. And then Mage Hunter's Onslaught. Take that out. Okay, I think that's a good game. Yeah, this copying flying and lifelink. I think that, yeah, that's definitely, yeah, that was the misplay. Should have tried to take him out. And he had the two instant black removal spells, -2 toughness ones for my reach creatures. So it's like I got all my flying defenses out, but it wasn't enough. Okay, it's 4 and 2. But yeah, I got my perfect land draw that game. I thought I could. I was thinking I could just sit back and gradually drain life him to death, but yeah, yeah, that's right. He had Rise of Extus for my 2/3 flyer, and yeah, if I had used that to block, it would have died to one of his instant removal spells. So, not blocking with it was the right call. I thought not attacking was the right call because he might have Expel. Okay, good hand. 3 colours. We've got a 3-drop and a 5-drop. And we've got enough land we can probably play the turn 5. The 5-drop on turn 5. See how quick this guy is. So we can't cast that. We don't have black mana. Another 3-drop. We've got the big play Reflective Golem combo as well. What is this guy going to do? Draw a card and lose a life. Yeah. Does he have anything special about him at all? He's just a 2/1 really, isn't he? We'll go with the troll. Interesting. Look at this. It's black-red. That is not a school in this set. Okay, so we're pretty sure he's got what's it called? There's the +2, -2, but I will still trade off with Honor Troll because he'll go to become a 4/1. So I'm gonna try that. No, it's a Professor's Warning he's got, but that's still a trade-off. Still a trade-off, so it's a 2-for-1. Right, double white, double green, and Reflective Golem. And we might use this to get 2 creatures back, I guess, if this guy dies. Seems quite reasonable. That's the Sector 3/3. Pretty good. Now think we could do the curve in and hold up mana for big play. Or actually, no. Let's just play our Karok Wrangler and we'll just take the hit. We want to get maximum value out of big play. Because it's going to get copied, and so that's going to trigger twice. Karok Wrangler's going to trigger twice, which is pretty amazing. I think, yeah, I fancy spending 4 mana to do that this turn. That seems reasonable. This doesn't have Death Touch. He can make himself a 4/4. Should be fine still. Okay, so he's just gonna do that. That's fine. So I think I won't use my big play. I'll put a bit more board pressure. Oh, okay, that's getting a Lash of Malice now. Okay, we don't have enough mana to copy big play, but we'll have to just save him like that. Another counter on him. Right, 3/4. That's pretty amazing, okay. I think, on balance, Karok Wrangler's had a good run. He's going to go in and attack. He's gonna, yeah, he's not going to block, fair enough. Ageless Guardian's coming out. Right, we'll hold a land. Okay, you can put something on the so you can exile 2 things off the top. What's he got? I can actually see them as well. Hall Monitor and a Mountain. We don't know how much removal he's got. Let's put a bunch of guys in front of him. I mean, he could kill the Curvin and then I'm in trouble, but that's okay. At least we've possibly going to get a removal spell out of him. No, he's just going to trade like that. Fair enough. Okay. Oh, 3, 6, 7. Yeah. Let's go. What do we attack with? Keep the Aegis Guardian back, I think. Well, no, let's attack with it. Conceded. So that's score 1 for the Velomachus Lorehold. Zinzin Plat. Good start. So that is all 4 colours. We've got a Cauldron on turn 3, Pillardrop Warden turn 4. It's not the quickest start, but it'll do. Professor of Zoomancy is pretty good, so he can hold the ground. Okay, yeah, we're a bit slow for this to stop this guy. He's going to get in quite a few hits. Yeah, at least 2 hits. Okay. He's got Necrotic Fumes. Okay, so he can kill the first creature I play. Oh wow, he's got that as well. Okay, we're getting run over. Pestilent Cauldron's not quite what I need. But we could just, I don't know, discard Velomachus. Oh god. I think Velomachus is kind of how we win. Do we discard a... No, I think Karok Wrangler is pretty good. Okay. It's not a creature. Yeah. This what do I discard? Problem. If I had the guts, I would discard Velomachus, but not today. Do the Professor. I mean, he's going to die to Necrotic Fumes, but at least he'll have to sack his pest. That's what I'm thinking. I'll have a 1/1 blocker as well. Oh, okay, we're getting to block. Let's do that and that. Why not? Necrotic Fumes is... Okay, that's got to make your mark. Sure. That's getting to 2/3. Fair enough. So he's trading off that way. That's fair enough. He's getting a 3/2 spirit. Okay, yeah, we're gonna try and hold out for playing Velomachus. Okay, that's good. How about, so Karok Wrangler might attract his removal. I'm thinking, whereas Pillardrop Warden might be the one I want to keep alive. If I could top deck a land, I can play that and an eliminate next turn, is what I'm thinking. So this is a great card for board stalls, but in these sort of pressure situations, it's not great. You can draw a card there. Yeah, I'm actually going to trade off, because I can't afford to lose any more life points, in my opinion. Oh my goodness, okay, blot out the sky. I think this does something horrendous. It's 4. It's 4 of these he gets. Oh god. So this is my first run in with blot out the sky. I knew it was something horrendous. Okay, my turn. Approach of the Second Sun isn't quite going to cut it. We can at least block one of them. Ah, look at the problem. He's still got Necrotic Fumes. Never mind. Well, he'll have to Necrotic Fumes this guy. can eliminate one of those guys. Kind of. Could actually make. I think we discard Approach at the second sun. Give up on that idea. We're not going to last 7 more turns. He's not doing. He's not using Necrotic. Oh right, sorry. Yeah, that just bounces me. Okay, and he gets a 4/4. Okay, we'll discard a creep card. We're not going to cast that, honestly. We could block it. We're going to take 10 damage. We can do big play and eliminate. Can take out 2 of his guys next turn, but we'll still take a lot. Yeah, big. Okay. Eliminate has to go on that one. Big play. Okay, no blocks. Right, we drew a land. That's a good start. So we can Pillardrop and eliminate the 4/4. We still take 6. So depending on what he does, looks like we're probably discarding Velomachus to make a pest token. But needs must as the devil drives. Yeah, that's fair enough. So he's out. He's out of there. I think we take exactly 6 damage, unfortunately. So we'll do discard a card. Discard Velomachus. Don't think it quite works, does it? Oh no! Look what we forgot to do. We had to cast this before to give it reach, so we've just messed up there. That'll give us 2 life points to get us to 7, actually. And if we eliminate one of the flyers, we actually survive, I think. He's got Plum forbidden to sack. Sack it into a card, sure. And I still die. I don't get the life from those guys. Interesting. Well, that's me out, yeah. So I lost to blot out the sky. I had to discard Velomachus and Approach at the second sun just to make 1/1 pests. But yeah, that bounce spell on my 1/5 reach guy was brutal. Yeah, he had. Yeah, of course he had Necrotic Fumes for him later as well. Still, I was worried this would be a 0/3 deck. Let's add it to decks there. Let's just have a look at the deck. Was there anything I left out of the deck which would have saved me? There is the question of Draconic Intervention. So this is basically a Wrath type effect, but it's double red. I didn't play it because it's double red, and I'm just splashing red in the deck. There are a few quite cool red cards I wasn't playing, like Mizzix's Mastery. I thought that would be a step too far, because you really want the overload version of this with triple red, and there's just no chance of getting to triple red. So I thought I probably have to leave it out. But it's 4 mana to just cast something from your graveyard. Pretty good. I think Stonebound Mentor's pretty good, and Relic Sloth. So there's an option to put a couple more, maybe 4 more red cards in and a few more red sources. So I have access, just so I have access to Draconic Intervention, that could have swung that situation. Maybe that's maybe the only way out when you're facing 4 2/1 flyers. But well, at least from what I drafted, I did take out Semester's End, but I don't think that. See, it's too expensive. It's 4 mana. When you're on the back foot, you're spending all your mana every turn, putting your creatures out to try and survive, and so you don't have the 4 mana available to like protect something from getting bounced or removed. So I don't think I missed that really. The only thing, things that would have helped would be Humiliate. Could have snagged Blot Out the Sky early on. But we dropped that just because we decided we're splashing black. We can't consistently get that on turn 2. Because I think we only had we went down to 3 black sources. We'll go for a red splash, a black splash, and then white and green as the main colours. Seemed to make sense. Anyway, I'm quite pleased how that paid off, and I think we won 3 games with Approach of the Second Sun as well, which was pretty amazing. It's better than I could have dreamed of, really. We won 1 game with the Velomachus as well. And I forget the other game I won. I'm thinking about that second loss I had, where I was trying to rely on Specter of the Fens to drain life him to death. I feel like, in hindsight, I had slightly bigger creatures than him. Maybe I could have gone on the offensive. But I thought I was in the control mindset of sitting back and trying to deal with everything he played. But he was able to find removal for both of my Pillardrop Wardens. And then when I did decide to attack, I decided to use the big play on the offensive, and it was the wrong decision. I should have held back because it gives reach. I should have held back and used it to surprise the guy who copies all of the abilities, who's absolutely terrifying. Yeah. Anyway, so that was game 2. I mean, that was not game 2. That was the second game I lost. I think the third game I lost, I don't think there was any beating Blot Out the Sky, especially when he could just bounce my Pillardrop Warden. Yeah, but overall, pleased with how that deck turned out. Yeah, I recommend it. Go for a 4-color deck with all of the bombs that you've rare drafted. We didn't quite play all the bombs we rare drafted, but I don't know if Mizzix's Mastery. This is the one I maybe regret not putting in the deck, because I've seen it rated S grade in one of the tier lists, but I'm thinking it's the overload that gets it the S grade. It's quite nice to copy something from the graveyard for 4 mana, maybe Introduction to Annihilation could be quite good, but maybe it's better to copy the really expensive blue-red spells, don't have an example here, not one that's sort of copyable. But like the 7 mana blue-red spells, this is probably why that's where it gets the S grade. But yeah, that was fun. And the one regret in the draft was not picking the white-red campus as well. That would have smoothed out the mana curve even more. But I actually didn't have mana problems. The mana base actually worked out. So it's let's see, 8 white sources, 6 green, 3 red, 3 black. About the same number of cards as well. Right, so I think I'll just claim my prize there. I'm just going to check out the store for a second. See if we get the you know, the 400 gems for 50 gems. No, I don't think so. And we're being disciplined with the packs, so I'm not opening the Strixhaven packs until I've Strixhaven Quick Draft is over, which will be at the end of next week. Probably midnight on Friday, something like that. No, probably 6 PM on Friday. Yeah, so just so I can maximise on my rare drafting and collection building, basically. Right. So anyway, that is the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're one of the few who watched it to the end, and good luck in your Strixhaven drafts.